Mrs. Gloss, please rise for the pledge.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Today is Monday, July 21st. This meeting being recorded. This is our regular board meeting. And where are we now, Don?
With the minutes from last meeting.
I made a few grammatical corrections, so please use the one in the drive for the.
It's a big G. G.
Use the one.
Use the one with the G.
Okay, got it. Okay. All right, we'll pull the one for the.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We need a motion.
Second.
All those in favor? Anyone opposed?
Warrant number 3X. General, $1,950. Warrant number 3XX, $2,200. Warrant number 9. General, $144,444.84. Water, $7,004. Only $151,241.70. And payroll number 9, $116,241.41, and there's no transfer. Make a motion.
One second. All those in favor?
96 Banana Grove was supposed to be here tonight to make a presentation and to amend their site plan. They want to, basically what they want to do is, well, you can explain what they want to do.
So initially they had proposed like 60 individual cottages for people to live in. Instead, they're condensing some of those buildings so that they're 2, 3, and 4 townhouses all in one. It's more cost effective. It's less plumbing connections, sewer connections, electrical connections. So they're just amending.
So we're gonna be townhouses to
multi-unit clumps of, okay, so the overall count is staying the same, but it's just a little more efficient in the design. So they're gonna just come back to us for some site.
So they're going to reschedule.
Dan couldn't be here today, so table till next meeting.
Back, I forget which month it was, I think it was May, we talked about June, because of Nikon, we moved the meeting from the 15th to the 29th. That's going to give us 2 meetings back to back. I know Rosh Hashanah is on the Monday. Does anybody have a problem if we, instead of doing that, switch it from the 22nd to the 23rd?
So my calendar actually says Rosh Hashanah is the 23rd.
Because
Because I thought we had it for the 22nd. That's what I had written down.
we had talked. Because I thought, because when Seth was here, he said he couldn't do it on Monday because it was Rosh Hashanah on Monday. Monday the 27th. So,
September?
yeah.
You too.
Yeah. Oh, is that what?
Mine goes till Wednesday.
What are the dates?
15th through the
19th.
I mean, if we can, I don't, it doesn't
If
matter.
it's not Rosh Hashanah, I mean, it's more than, when does Rosh Hashanah end at sundown on that Monday, or is it
It
begin?
begins at sundown on
It begins
It goes through.
the end
and Wednesday.
So the sun doesn't go down until 8 o'clock, so we could be.
Not
okay.
September, yeah.
Should we move to Wednesday? Just to be on the safe
Say
side.
it again?
Move it to Wednesday. Wednesday we do what, the 24th?
Wednesday's the 24th.
Why can't you just do Monday?
Yeah, didn't we last year?
It's a disaster because of bills.
To get them signed, you mean?
Yeah, some of them go out late and then
We get finance charges, that's why.
Yeah, but if it's stuff that we pay, you know what I mean, like, yeah, obviously you just send them out, but and then they just approve it.
prepay, okay. Well, now that we do that
Yeah.
religiously. Sorry.
Yeah, or I was gonna say, if like, if there's a day I need to just go and stop in the office and sign vouchers.
Do we want to skip that second meeting in September?
So this, because we did this last time and it was like nothing. But, you know, one meeting is just kind of useless, because you know.
So you'll just have to call somebody and come down and sign the vouchers.
If we can do it.
Some of the prepaid, some of the ones that are, we have the authority to pay anyway, so, ahead of time, so that's not a problem. I just, who knows what's gonna pop up.
Well, I have no problem
Skipping,
meaning either skipping or coming in and signing off, if we do that, signing the vouchers, coming in one day, call me, say, come on, we get, Mary Jane can say, sign.
Right, so when they're done, and if you do it then, I will, whoever you want me to call and tell them you're ready, or I'll email you. Email everybody and you guys can decide.
Yeah, because usually it works out that our meeting's in the middle of the month, because that's still to do the second half, but if we wait and push a meeting to the 24th, I mean, we're almost.
or
Yeah,
we,
you want,
Yeah.
I'm not getting much, right?
so are we voting to cancel the second meeting in September?
These two.
I'm okay with that, if you guys are okay with that. I mean, because it's really, it's not, we've done it in the past, but it's kind of sensible to do two meetings back to back.
Sure.
I'll make a motion that we, do not conduct the September 15th meeting due to the conflict with Nikon.
I'm not,
And not reschedule.
I'll second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Boom, done. David,
He's here. Oh, you already, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. You snuck in on me.
Yep, I had two requests. The first is for it's 3 Havas iPad mounts and charging cases and docks. These would go into the fire apparatus. These are the iPads that we got from switching over to T-Mobile. They are currently not on the fire trucks because, quite frankly, we would bring and until they have the proper cases and everything, they will not be going onto the trucks. These are the proper cases. They actually lock into the apparatus and then be used for our new programs that allow us to do truck checks, GPS, I'm responding, all that stuff. Havas itself does not sell the mounts. They go through distributors. So the quote that we have is from Auto Solutions, who does the upfitting for the fire department and police department. And it is for $2,528.55.
You can do the other.
Okay, they're all together, perfect. The next is for all new flashlights, chargers, and so it's 24 flashlights, hand lights for the fire apparatus, the 24 chargers, and 6 box lights. The squad already came with box lights when we purchased it from West Albany, so we don't have to buy 3 for that. This is state contract through MES, and that is $4,830.
this is out of your budget?
This is out of the equipment budget.
Need a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve 3 Havas Apple iPad docks and charging, totaling $2,528.05, and 24 flashlights for the apparatus totaling $4,830.
I'll second.
All those in favor? Any opposed?
All the board members received the sexual harassment training. I saw your
did see mine.
changes, and Brian had made some
I made some
grammatical changes.
grammatical
Yeah,
things
I
as well.
tagged, did you see, I tagged you, just basically adding that, like,
The one
Yep.
statement.
Yeah.
Yep, agreed, yep. This is our annual review of the
And
sexual
yeah, we're
harassment.
gonna, every month, every meeting, there'll be 1 or 2, just so we get them all done,
So were you putting as amended or are we tabling?
amended, as amended.
I'll motion.
Second,
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So use the one in the board folder, please.
In the G.
Wait,
No,
no, I did the one in the board folder.
yeah, I will take the one.
Will
from
you
the board.
blend them together?
Yeah,
No, you did the same one I put my note on.
that's the same one.
Yes.
The G is on,
Got
is in the network.
Okay. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean
Okay. I'll do it on the right.
someday. Mayor's report.
Okay. Labella and I had a successful meeting with the Albany Water Department about reestablishing the connection for a secondary, or I guess third or fourth water source in case of an emergency. We are working on the engineering to figure out if we can reestablish that connection and what that would cost, and then go for grant funding in order to reestablish that. It looks like it is a very good possibility and could potentially be a source for our water for the entire village. It's a 20-inch that comes up close to the intersection of Lawn Ave and Municipal Boulevard. That can be extended to the village line, and then feed, the village. So sometimes surprises are positive.
They don't want $1 million to.
They do not want $1 million. They do not say they wanted $1 million in order to do it like they did the last time we discussed this. The rapid response team helped with the police standoff situation in Green Island. It was on the news recently. Mayor Ellen McNulty from Green Island and the Green Island Police thanked our department for assisting in that effort. I just wanted everyone to be aware that last fiscal year we made, let's see, in the green, we made almost well over $100,000 in interest income between the Bank of Greene County and New York Class investments on our money. Previous to doing that, we had made zero. So that was a positive change. The next edition of the Menands Monthly is being worked on right now. Unfortunately, due to a couple of delays, it's going to come out the first week.
It is on the website.
It is on the website, so if anyone wants it early, you can get it on the website. But it'll come out, I think, the Wednesday of the first week of August. Let's see, Bloom Brothers dispensary opened, and I met with them today. They had some hiccups with their logo being not approved by the Office of Cannabis Management. That little flowery thing was not acceptable to OCM, so they had to pull it down. But they are open. They are doing business. I received the final contract for the HUD community block grant that we got $10,000 from the town of Colony to study ADA improvements to this building. So we're going to be working on some design work to get that moving along, and some proposals for some improvements. Let's see. Nick and I had worked on initially a nuisance alarm law similar to what town of Colony implemented. Ryan Handerhan had also assisted in taking that and working on it. Next meeting, I hope to introduce that law for consideration and set a public hearing to include that as a new section of our Menands code. I think that's it. Hold on. The insulation was installed above the court to add or put insulation in the ceiling. That was done under an energy NYSERDA grant, climate smart money. So we're going to get reimbursed for that. And the door was repaired.
by the police department.
by the police department. The wall is up, looks good, with the doors downstairs. We're gonna get some signage to kind of dress it up and direct people to the right areas. So, what else happened?
People are finally using the EV chargers.
EV chargers are
at-
getting
at
used
the-
right
at
now.
the- They were always using them at the park, but now they're using them at the office.
At the office, and I can see out of my office that people are using the CDT lights. They're shifting around quite a bit. So, I think that was a great move to get them to put them by the village office. So I think I saw your brother on,
Hi, yeah.
your nephew?
Yep.
Yeah, so I waved the beat, so. That is all I have. Lisa?
I'm barely,
Okay.
I barely know what, I'm just, so I have nothing to say except for there's a lot to learn
Okay.
and a lot of things to
That's all
sign.
Yes.
That's all right.
All right, Nick.
Again, Don, I've noticed the tracks are lighting up again. Molly, have you seen it?
I've seen it. Has she seen it?
I
She
sent
gave-
videos.
She gets some of the video.
Yeah.
I see 'em all the
It
time.
happened during the concerts on Wednesday at the food trucks. It must have gone on for a good 15
My
minutes.
dad said it did it Thursday too, when he was on his way to my house.
Okay,
Well,
so,
Molly and Brian will attest that I called them again today, and they were gonna check the
Some
timing.
other guy also called apparently, Stark said he got a call, like somebody called 911 and said.
Yeah.
that it happened.
So, they,
There was a whole line of people waiting.
Yeah, I
Was
saw
it the
it.
lights were off or the earth?
The arms were up, but the lights were all, and the one little arm was down.
Pedestrian arm concept.
Yeah,
The lights are
And the
out.
lights
That's
just are
Saturday morning,
flashing.
6 a.m. also.
Probably like a
and then
reset.
people are afraid to drive across. Kids on the bike weren't scared, they just flew right over the
course.
track. People in cars.
I gave them
On your license.
3.37
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
miles marker.
It's no joke.
Yeah,
Even if there's no train coming, it doesn't matter.
yeah. So,
That's all I have.
Yes, I had the opportunity to go down to, the Ganders Park and, be with Brianna. And, I extended on behalf of the board, our thanks for her and Eliza.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Okay. Anyway, stepping up to, to run the program this summer, I said we very much appreciate it because we know that it was very last minute and, she said everything's going really well. They've got a good group of kids. She's got some, assistants and, so she's gonna handle things until the 30th. And then Elizabeth's coming in after that, to finish out. And she did say that she will provide us a report, on the overall program.
And she's gonna be back for the,
Right. But in any case, I just wanted to let her know that we appreciate, that she, came and, and did this for us, kind of on very, very late notice.
Yeah.
And kept this thing up and running, so.
Great. And looking at the attendance, it is, another successful year.
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah, I've been there on Tuesdays and Fridays and it's just as busy and it's fun to see all the kids playing. The counselors actually not on their phones and
Yes.
doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yep. I'm sorry, one second. Did the porta potties leave
this week.
this week? Okay.
They're leaving this week? I think they're still there.
Right? Yes. I'll freely admit, I forgot to call them. I called them today and they'll be calling this week.
I don't have anything.
Don,
Two things. Just so everybody's aware, I mean, you all know this.
Oh, I lied. Hold on, Doug. I will not be here for the next meeting.
That's unacceptable.
August 4th.
So you're, the August 4th.
Yeah, thank you.
Just a reminder, nighttime school is September 15th to the 19th in Lake Placid. Everybody signed up. If you can't go, just let me know so I can cancel it, but.
I know, I got a nasty gram from Norma. You want to know why I didn't actually say what lunches I was coming to, and I was like, hold on.
Was it just an email? 'Cause
Yeah,
that- it actually-
He fixed it.
It came to me. She was like, hey, you registered for all these things, but you didn't actually tell me what you were coming
Well,
to.
if you read the thing, it doesn't say that, you know, this little check off thing,
He fixed
I
it.
got to work, 'cause I called Norma and then I got Nicole, so.
And then Nicole yelled.
And the only other thing I got is on August 19th from 12 to 5 in the firehouse, there's gonna be a blood mobile.
I'm signed up.
Better you, I can't sign up anymore.
I'm, ready to go. I think I'm the
I give you
first,
my blood.
first one on.
You said the 19th?
19,
19th from 12 to 5 here.
12 o'clock, I'm there. Stick me. All right. Mary Jane, anything? Okay. Public comment. Bill,
One or two things. Now, while driving,
just the greatest hits, Bill. Just give us the greatest
that's what
hits.
I'm trying to do.
Okay.
It's not gonna be, while driving on North Lewis Avenue, I observed one blue Jeep parking on the street blocking one fire hydrant, plus one utility pole number 10 at the north end of the street, so I reported the problem to the Grand Police. Which I hate to see. Now, since the Menands kickball seats will begin early September, I'll be glad to serve as the official groundskeeper for the 2025 Menands kickball season, just like I've done last year. Now, while doing the last cleanup work details from the Menands Little League baseball section, I spoke to Public Works Superintendent about my concern about the low step of that small creek, which is facing west. It still is. He informs me that he will look into this problem, because he will deal with this problem. Now, I'd like to know, how's he gonna deal with it?
You're gonna fix it.
All right.
Mike is very, actually, no, he'll have Mark Carnegie take care of it tomorrow.
I appreciate
Right, because I'm concerned,
I know you
somebody's
are,
gonna fall down, get injured, that we can get sued for. Now, I'm hearing concerns from several village residents dealing with one area of the railway right-of-way property just south of Menands Road Railway crossing, where one whistle post is located, needs to be dredged. So I phoned Don Hannigan about this problem, and he told me he will contact the Indian Pacific Railway, by which I'm glad to hear. Did you contact the railway?
I spoke to I emailed the vice president of operations and I've not heard back from her yet.
All right, well, thanks so far.
Julia or,
Oh,
yeah,
that's-
Andrea, no, give it a name.
And, yeah,
Is it regional or headquarters in Canada?
It's in Canada.
the woman that came down to visit us
Yeah.
that time? Yeah, okay. You're down, is it Adriano or? I don't know.
Ariel?
Ariel,
Yeah. Thank you.
now, on June 8th, while walking or driving on Elmwood Road, I observed one stop sign at north end of the street, being partly blocked by a few branches of evergreen trees, so I reported the problem to the Menands Police and Clerk Don Hannigan. That's gotta be done. Now, since, as I've been told, since wooden salt and gravel store sheds will get replaced with new concrete salt and gravel store sheds in the foreseeable future, which could cost our village more than $200,000. Plus, our village had already applied for the money grants to help pay for the project. Will the $200,000 money grant be state money grant or federal grant?
We're still working on that.
All right,
Appointment tomorrow with the grant writer to talk about that.
all right. Just so you know, I support it. I'd like to see it happen. This is what I've been requesting for several years.
Absolutely.
All right, last thing. Now, on June 23rd, 2025, while walking on North Lyons Avenue, I observed one yellow children at play sign just on the east side of North Lyons Avenue, just north of 27 Brookside Avenue home, is being largely blocked by tree branches. I reported the problem to the Menands Police and Clerk Don Hannigan, so that's also good. Branches are gonna have to be removed from that yellow sign.
Is that on your list, Don?
I think this is all about, thanks for letting me speak on important issues. There are other issues, but I'm not saying that they're already right.
All right, yes, they're in our record. Thanks, Bill.
You're welcome.
Anyone else? You have something? Ma'am?
Oh, yes, I had a few questions. My name is Margot Jones and I live at 29 Clifford Road. I wanted to get some information about the structure that's being built in between my house and next door. There's, is it gonna be a house, an apartment?
A house.
It's going to be a
Single, it's only zoned for single family house.
Okay, that's good to know. I also wanted to find out if there's been any discussion about a grocery store for plants. It
Yes,
looks like we have 2 marijuana dispensaries here, but we don't have a grocery store.
yes. So we had a grocery store that was supposed to come in, and if the village wrote them a check for $1 million, they would come here. Since we don't have $1 million to give them, they declined to come back to this market. So the grocery business is very difficult, and neither of the locations that we had in the village of Menands were appropriate for a grocery store going back into them. For instance, the grocery store at the old Price Chopper Plaza, the coolers were so covered in mold that they had to be removed with hazmat suits. So the refrigeration units at the old Ideal Food Basket at Mid-City Plaza used refrigeration from 2 cycles ago when the EPA banned it. So those $350,000, $400,000 just to update the refrigeration. So those sites are out. And after speaking with property developer Jack Nigro, who has developed many plazas, including the Market 32 Plaza across the street by Hudson Valley, the reality is that people are not building small scale stores anymore unless they're specialty stores like the Indian grocery store or an Asian grocery store. Those are specialty grocery stores. And the only specialty grocery store that's a small multi-use type grocery store is Aldi. Aldi only goes where the highest traffic counts are for an entire region. That's why they go to Route 9, Central Ave, Wolf Road, etc. Basically, our options are limited. And we have been trying to get some sort of a food provider for a long time. And they're not building small stores like Tops. Tops only goes where there's the only grocery store in an entire market. The stores that are being built today are mega stores because they want $300 checks from a family buying everything from tires to bread all in one fell swoop. And that's how they make their margins. So I have learned more about retail management and marketing dynamics than I ever did in college. It's a tough, retail right now is very tough to sell, regardless of what it is. And you're seeing that across the spectrum of retail, so when so many people, a quarter of people buy the groceries online, it makes it really tough to argue that a cinder block type store is right for our area. So I know that's not the answer that you want to hear. And seeing as we want Broadway to be redeveloped and retail beyond coffee and dispensaries, I don't disagree with you. It's very hard to get it to work financially.
And that leads to my next question. Does Menands offer any support for small business development?
So we don't have our own IDA because we're part of the town. The town has its own IDA. So that's where small businesses would go for initial help. There are, for larger projects, we go then a step up to the county IDA, Albany County's County Alliance, it's called. But smaller scale type businesses should start with the Colony IDA.
And just out of curiosity, how many of the board members actually live in Menands?
It's a rule, they all have
to.
by law, you have to.
Okay, that's great. Because I like to have camaraderie with people that understand the dynamics of where we live and the issues that are exclusive to our little village.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't live here, you don't understand the dynamics of what's going on. You will see my face a lot more now that I'm not working. So
On Saturdays, have you come down to the farmer's market?
Yes,
Okay. So, I mean, there's, it's not a grocery store, but they supply some of the grocery stores locally with some of their produce. I mean,
Yeah.
that's where they get the
how does
store.
that actually work to actually be a vendor at the farmer's market? What is the process?
There's so the people in the red vests there that say market staff,
Okay,
you can just talk to Nicole or one of the girls there.
okay.
Yeah, Vince, I shouldn't call it Vince.
You mean as far as who participates? It's a cooperative.
Yeah,
I mean,
so you can, during the Saturday farmers market, anybody can rent a table or have, be a vendor there.
Mhm.
You can do it for the whole season or for one time. So just talk to them. You can also go on their website and register to then be a vendor there.
That would be the Menands Farmers Market?
Yeah, it's called the Capital Region Farmers Market. Yes,
we call it that though.
yeah, we call it the Menands Market.
Okay. Well, I've been to a lot of them, and the renovations that you've done makes ours better.
Yes,
A lot than I've seen.
I agree.
And I was.
That's why I was
really
on TV
impressed with it.
past
I was
weekend.
really
Yeah.
impressed with it.
I was, 4 years in the making to get that pavilion approved and constructed. So I think it's
It
great.
didn't take it long because of the village, it was because of FEMA.
Yeah, it's in a floodplain, so. yes.
Okay, I remember when I first moved here, which was 12 years ago. And I went there, and I was like, oh my God, there was hardly nobody there, and the way it looked was terrible. And I went there the one time, and I did not go back. And I started circulating to the other farmers market, but I was really kind of frustrated because I'm like, okay, I can walk to my own farmers market, but the way it is, it's not inviting for me to go there. So that made a big difference. But then when the changes were made and you opened last year and I went, I was really impressed with the work that was done.
We'll tell them.
To make that better. And like I said, I've gone to, and I frequent many of the farmers markets between Delmar, Troy, Colony, everywhere, really. So I happen to compare them, and ours is one of the better ones.
It's nice to have parking, huh?
Pardon?
It's nice to have parking.
Oh, yes.
Sure is.
It's nice to have parking, and it's a very inviting atmosphere. It's not really congested like some of them are, like the one in Troy. I don't know if you've been to that one. It's very congested there. There's a lot of people there. And if you're looking for something specific, it's hard to find. You really have to spend a lot of time. And then you can't see everything. So size does matter, and being too big can be a deficit. So I think what you've done and what has been done has been great.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Well, I would like to thank you for getting us into the Waterley pool. I have been there too. It's a beautiful pool, big, clean. I did the water aerobics class one
Did you?
time.
All
Yeah.
right.
Very nice. And thank you so much. I don't know. It's nice to see cooperation between, town, villages and cities. Cooperation. It's just great. You know what I mean? Working together.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Took us 5 minutes to work that out, so
Well,
it was,
let's see what else you can do.
all right.
I'll have to think of something.
All right, think of something.
I will.
Thanks, Diane.
Always, no, it's great. It's great.
Anyone else? We have nothing for executive session, so we need a motion to adjourn.
I'll motion.
I'll second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
How's that feel? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Every time they try to go slow for a vote.
Hopefully, we may be in the other room.
Right, it's just the ruler.
Sorry?
I'll be fixing everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah.